Article: Until Xbox can get AAA studios and exciting indies to organically support Xbox Play Anywhere, Microsoft's current gaming strategy will not pay off. Now, this is an article that is written from the perspective of the Xbox Play Anywhere strategy not being where it needs to be, but I think Jez Corden is pretty much hinging it on AAA studios' willingness to allow for this to be a thing. So let's go ahead and read the article, and I'll give some of my thoughts because, one thing about business is you really got to understand when you got partners in business, the dynamics are quite different. If anything, and my conclusion is Xbox should focus on making sure every single title of it has that organic support across many platforms. So maybe take your save files anywhere you go. That to me would probably resonate and maybe lead the industry. Anyways, he says this. He says, without exclusive games, Xbox customers deserve investment in exclusive features, which they already have. Microsoft needs to display a bit more urgency. So he said this. Xbox Play Anywhere lets people buy once, play across Xbox consoles and Windows PC for the same units. This is the truth. This is actually quite impressive across the board. However, it's a relatively small amount of games actively supporting the feature. Recently, I wrote an article about how it isn't exclusive games keeping me on Xbox, but instead the exclusive features. That's what Phil Spencer has said. They want the next Xbox to be a proposition based on the features that it offers, not the games. So again, Jez, that's not a problem. You're already stuck here because you like what is being offered beyond the games. Those years that Xbox was not pumping out hundreds of millions of dollars, making single-player shinies, and PlayStation was doing that, Xbox was basically creating a platform that had what I thought was the strongest proposition of all the console platforms. If there's anywhere you're going to put your money, I thought, was the Xbox platform. However, you know how it is. The deals being signed by PlayStation just made it difficult. But Xbox is now learning to go ahead and ensure that they have relationships so that these deals don't just basically, harm them anymore in terms of the third-party side. You said the Xbox ecosystem has. Over the holiday period, I found myself extremely immersed in Final Fantasy Pixel Remaster Collection, which represents that this is an Xbox vision better than most titles right now. Notably, Microsoft seems to have wound down its encompassing ecosystem and campaign, with it vanishing from view entirely in recent weeks. You'd be forgiving for not knowing what I'm even talking about, given how quickly the campaign appeared and then disappeared. What, they should continue to tout it? I already told you. Which, in my opinion, shows a lack of conviction from Microsoft about their ecosystem pledges here. Jez Corden, I don't know how you can write this stuff in one sentence and in the other sentence you can write something that's weird. Should they perpetually keep marketing the exact same thing that they've already spent money and a budget to market? That's just wild. I don't know. Jez will just be writing right next thing you know, boom! He'll just hit you with like something that's absurd from many perspectives. It says, indeed, I wrote that this is an Xbox campaign was premature. So you said it was premature, and then now you're saying that they never really did it long enough because they lack conviction? Man, I'm scratching my head. Anyways, I know it's Jez, so I know what to expect these days. The marketing aimed to highlight that you can access Xbox games and services on any device, but I argue that suggesting someone can enjoy a full Xbox experience on their smartphone is borderline insulting. A vanishingly few portion of games on the Xbox Store across PC and Xbox One, Series X and X support buy once, play anywhere features with cross-save. A fewer still support cloud. Yes, because they're building the libraries. With Xbox taking the focus on hardware more than ever, many pundits wondering if the gaming division is poised to go the way of Sega in years past. Holy smokes, this guy buys into this Sega pundit crap? Or is he just writing it because he needs word count? I cannot believe what I'm reading today. Is Xbox devolving into a video game publisher with no store ecosystem of its own? All right, article over. This has got to be clickbait. Oh my goodness. I'm sitting here on PC thinking to myself, okay, this is where growth needs to happen. They need to start putting games here. This is where they need to do this. They're bringing out a 2 terabyte version of the console. I couldn't be bothered. I could not be bothered. Okay, about the existence of the Xbox console. And even I know that these guys are making moves and spreading their wings to try to attract and appeal to players on different platforms. When I was building my gaming PCs, there was not the world where I thought that I would entertain an Xbox ecosystem for any freaking reason. I was like, I got Steam. I got Epic Games. What am I going to want to do with the Xbox ecosystem? Like, I mean, I'm chilling over here, right? We are Gucci. However, Xbox decided, I'm going to make you an offer. You're going to find it hard to refuse. Not that I can't refuse. I mean, I have subscribed and unsubscribed from Game Pass, a lot. However, when I looked at it, I said, yo, what in the world is going on here? I mean, Epic has a great offer too. Don't get me wrong. I mean, all these free games, I ain't gonna lie. This is great. Steam has got sales. It's got functionality. It's got all this stuff, right? It's great. Like I said, I'm platform agnostic. You give me a good value, you will see money from me. And I sat there and I said to myself, the heck? What are these guys doing? While at the same time selling hardware and such. And Jess Corden will ask that question. Question being, is Xbox devolving? Do you know what the word devolving means? That's like everybody else in the gaming industry. They're all publishers. Devolving? Devolving is the qualifier that's used there. Oh, this is designed to spark an outrage. You got me, Jazz. Devolving. Oh my goodness. Devolving is the word that was used here. Devolving into a video game publisher with no store ecosystem of its own when they have like 4. This one, Battle.net, their Xbox ecosystem, and also the ones that they actually offer on Steam. They don't have one on Epic. Yeah, you get your own franchise page. You get your own publisher page on Steam. You're a third-party publisher. You come on here. They give you, they're like, hey, this third-party event is brought to you. Like, you see, this third-party event is presented by 2K. They do it for PlayStation and everybody else. But of their own. Sorry, I said 4. It should be 3. Battle.net, Xbox's PC store, and Xbox's console store. Devolving. For the sake of fairness. Relying on other companies to distribute their games. Oh my goodness. I don't think things are quite that dire. Oh, Lord have mercy. Dire yet. But unless Microsoft does something to turbocharge the unique aspects of its ecosystem soon, I can't see the third place player having much to offer the gaming landscape in the mid to long term. Look at this drivel. Okay, Jez. You have now incurred the wrath of reality. You said with Microsoft effectively giving up on selling the Xbox Series X and S consoles. Effectively giving up? When they're projecting that they are probably going to be able to make $5.5 billion from Game Pass revenue, which is effectively tied to these boxes, they're going to give up on it? When the same box brought in about $3 billion for them in 2021 and has been bringing in more billions of dollars for them all this while, they are effectively going to go ahead and give up on selling it? What in the world is going on this particular Friday? Oh my gosh. This has now moved from insulting to pure abuse. I cannot, man. You see, if one of my students had written this, they'd get a 0. All right, I'm out, man. Bye. Bye.